Hello, everyone. This is Danya Zimmerman, the Powerful Biz Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Ultimate Business Conference. And today I am by myself because unfortunately, our guest speaker, Miss Quinn Connors, she had a family emergency to deal with, but she will be on with us next week, I believe. And my partner, Lena Lopez Thomas, she wasn't feeling well. So today, what we are going to be focusing on, we are going to be talking about 5 tips that I would like to give you. UBC 5, forgive me, I'm going to try to do both. 5 tips to start a profitable and sustainable business. That's today's topic. That's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be focusing on 5 simple tips. UBC 5 tips to start a profitable and sustainable business. So today we're going to talk about 5 tips to start a profitable and sustainable business. And today I want to touch upon this because I haven't been feeling really good about my business lately. I've been feeling kind of down. I've been feeling kind of, just not into it. And I want to be transparent with you. There are going to be some days where you are in business and you just don't feel it. And I'm going to be honest with you. There are going to be some days where you are in business and you just don't feel the business. You just going to be like, what am I doing this for? Why am I doing this? What is my purpose for doing this? And especially when you feel that you're not getting the results that you feel you should have, especially the results that you feel that you should have when you are putting in a lot into this business, and you feel like, what is going on? Why am I feeling this way? And it's okay to feel that way. It is very okay to feel like you need to do more. It's okay to feel those days where you just don't want to be part of your business. And the thing I say about that is allow that feeling to ride out. Allow that feeling to ride out. Because if you don't allow that feeling to ride out and you try to hold it in, it's going to be difficult for you to move forward with your business. It's going to be difficult for you to move forward and say, you know what? I just had a bad day. Everything is going to be better tomorrow, and I know it's going to be great, so let me move in. So I say to people, let that feeling of disappointment ride out. And another thing that I say is, whenever you feel disappointed about the results of your business, write it out. Write out how you feel. Keep a journal. Like, I keep journals, and I write out how I feel. I write out how I feel at those times, because you can go back to what you have written during those times where you may have that feeling again. So I want to give you 5 tips to create a profitable and sustainable business. I want to give you 5 tips where you are able to just keep going when you don't feel like going with your business, where you are able to realize that no matter what's happening in your business, you are going to be okay. No matter what is happening in your business, you are going to be okay. So the first tip that I want to give you, tip number 1, to create a sustainable and profitable business, write out your business idea. Write out your business idea and write a business plan. So the first tip I want you to do is, you should always write out your business idea and write out a business plan as to how you're going to turn that that business idea into a profitable and sustainable business. Because when you write your business plan, it is the roadmap to the success and sustainability of your business. And you want to make sure that you write your plans out for your business, because you want to make sure that you are doing everything possible to make sure that your business is up to par, to make sure that your business is what you want it to be. And don't be afraid to write out a business plan. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, you don't need to write out a business plan. You don't need to plan out your business in writing. Just go for it. Just do it. And that's not the thing. When you write out your business idea and write out a business plan, it makes you think. It makes you do your homework. A business plan is a way for you to do your homework to have a successful business. So see your business plan as your homework for your business. That's how I see a business plan. I see it as your homework for your business. And you must be willing to put in that work. And don't be afraid to put in the work when it comes to your business. And your business plan doesn't have to be written out and all fancy. It doesn't have to be 100 pages. Now, if you're trying to get a loan from a bank or trying to get a grant, then maybe you want to have a long or big business plan, because you want to let them know your financial projections for the first 5 years of your business. They got to know your startup costs. But when you're writing your initial business plan, it should be no more than 5 to 10 pages long. And the different parts of your business plan that you should have, first of all, you need to make sure you have your mission statement, your vision statement, and your value statement. You want to make sure you have those statements out, because when you write those, your vision statement, your mission statement, and your value statement for your business, that helps you with the other parts of your business. So you want to make sure that you write out, the first thing is write out your business mission statement and vision statement, because your vision statement is what you visualize your business to be in the future. That's what you need to make sure. You want to make sure you know how you vision your business. You want to make sure you know the mission for your business. Your mission statement is, what is your purpose for your business? So when you do your mission statement, think of it as the purpose for your business. What is the purpose for your business? And you're going to learn a lot of this if you attend the Ultimate Biz Conference, Bankrupt Proof Your Biz, because we're going to go through the different parts of a business plan. Actually, you're going to get the Bankrupt Proof Your Biz box. And in that Bankrupt Proof Biz box, you're going to get the Bankrupt Proof Biz workbook. And it's actually going to be a business plan template. And what you're going to do is, as we're doing the 2-day conference, you're going to be working on your business plan. So that's why it's important to understand the different components or parts of a business plan. So the different parts of a business plan includes your mission statement. Now that should be the first thing that you write out, is your mission. What is the purpose for your business? And your vision statement, I love the vision statement, because your vision statement is how you visualize your business. How you visualize your business. That's your business statement. And then I always tell people to do a value statement. For me, a value statement is very important. What are your values? What do you value the most when it comes to running your business? What do you believe in the most when it comes to your business? That's what I see the value statement is. And before you do anything else, I think it's very important for you to write these 3 statements out. Write them out so you'll have them, and make sure you have them, because when you write these statements out, it gets you ready for the rest of your business plan. When you know the mission, what is the purpose for your business? When you know the vision, how do you visualize your business? And when you know the value, what are your values as a business owner? I think that's very important for you to have. I think that's very important for you to understand and have, because when you have that, you are ready for whatever it takes. So the first tip that I give you is write out your business plan. Make sure you write out your business plan. Make sure you write out your vision statement, your mission statement, and your value statement. And then tip number two that I tell you that is very, very, very important is that make sure that you hire a business coach. So tip number two that I think is very important that and I had to learn the hard way is hire a business coach, especially to help you in the beginning phases of your business. Because a business coach is someone who guides you. A business coach is someone who tells you what you need to do in order to have a successful business. A business coach is not your friend. You pay a business coach for their services. You pay a business coach to tell you what you need to do. They give you guidance, they give you clarity. So for a business coach, the reason why you want a business coach is because they give you guidance, clarity, and direction. And that's one thing I've learned. When me and Alina first started our business, we tried to do everything on our own. But then we realized that we needed someone to guide us into being successful. We had this great business idea. We had our business plan written up, but our brand did not match our mission, our vision, and our value for our business. Our brand looked cheap, but our mission and our vision and our value statements looked were up to par. But the way we presented ourselves online, it looked real cheap. So we had to hire a business coach, a PR coach, and they helped us upgrade our brand to match our mission, our vision, and our value state of our business. And since 2019, we have noticed a growth in our business. We have noticed people interested in our services. We have noticed more clients who are willing to pay for our services prior to 2019 because our brand did not match our mission, our vision, and our value for our business. So we had to regroup and refocus and figure out what were we doing wrong, why were we doing it wrong, and we realized our presence on social media, our brand was horrible. One, we were not consistent. Two, we were not willing to put in the work. And three, we were not willing to put in the money. And when you're running a business, you have to put in the time, money, and effort to do so. You have to be ready and willing to do the work, and you cannot be afraid to do the work. You have to realize the importance of doing the work. You have to realize, hey, if I want to have a successful business, I have to do what needs to be done in order to be successful. And we were not willing to do that. We just weren't willing to do that. And you have to be willing to do that. And then tip number three that I would like to give you this evening when it comes to your business is make sure you have a business journal. And the reason why I say have a business journal is because there are going to be times where you're going to wake up 2:00 in the morning and you're going to have a business idea. And if you have your business journal right there with you 2:00 in the morning, you can write that idea out. There are going to be times where you may be driving and you're going to have this idea for a social media post. You're going to come up with an idea and be like, oh, that'd be good in the social media post. So a business journal, if you have a business journal, it helps you keep your business ideas, the ideas for your business organized. That's how I see a business journal. A business journal helps you keep your business ideas organized. And you should Always keep your business journal with you at all times. Keep your business journal with you at all times because you never know when an idea will pop up. Pop up anytime. And that's one thing I've learned, that if you have that business journal with you at all times, when I go to work, I have my business journal. When I'm in bed, I have my business journal. Because one thing I have learned, that if you don't have that business journal with you and an idea pops up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you may forget about it. And also they have apps on your phone where you can actually dictate and take notes for your business. So that's another thing that you may want to do, is you may want to download an app where you can dictate ideas, so that when you wake up in the morning, you can go to the app, and whatever you record it, you can use that. So tip number 1 is make sure you write out your business plan. Tip number 2 is hire a business coach. And tip number 3 is make sure you have a business journal available at all times so that you can write out your ideas. And also with a business journal, when you're taking trainings and stuff, everything can be in this journal with you. And I got this journal from Coach Reed. It's called the Accountability, premium. When you order her quarterly work plans, I forgot what you call them, business journal, your her quarterly business journal, that helps you figure out everything. And I would highly recommend it because I find it very, very, very useful for me. This journal, since I've been ordering it for this past year, I had it for 2020, and I then started using it in 2021. The business building journal, it has really helped me, especially with my social media content. And Reed Williams, she has this. So if you ever want a business journal, I recommend Reed Williams business building journal. So it's by Reed Williams, and if you just look her up, she's all over social media. So I'm gonna put it in the chat box so you'll have it. So I recommend Reed Williams business building journal. That's what I call it. Business building journal. And you really need something like this. I really recommend it, and I like it. And there are a lot of other coaches who have, journals. But I just like hers because I find it very, very, it's on point. And another thing that I want to tell you is that, make sure you journal everything. Make sure you write down everything. And with a journal, you can also write down reminders to yourself, to remind yourself. And also a calendar. If you get an electronic calendar, that can also help you remember to do things. That's part of having a journal. And then tip number 4, I think is very important as well. I hope these tips are very helpful to you. I hope these tips give you the guidance, because if I knew all of this stuff back in the day when I had my law practice, I would still have my law practice. But I'm proud of the fact that I didn't allow what happened to me with my law practice to deter me from continuing with my entrepreneurship journey. Because you have to be willing to never ever give up on yourself. So, tip number 4 that I would like to do for you is do your research. That's why it's important to have a business plan and do a business plan, because when you do your research, you want to know, is there any other businesses similar to yours? You want to make sure you have a clear understanding of who are your local competitors, your regional competitors, and your global competitors. You make sure that the name that you come up with for your brand is not used. You want to make sure that the name that you come up with for your brand is not being used by anybody else. You know, that's another important thing. That's why it's important to write a business journal, because it makes you do research on your competitors. It makes you do research on your ideal customers. It makes you do research on your finances. It makes you do research on how to track your business, how to copyright your content. So you always do your due diligence and do your research. And then tip number 5 that I would like to give you is do the work. Don't give up, and keep going. No matter what is going on in your life, keep going when it comes to your business. There are going to be times when you're going to have to take a break. There are going to be times when you're going to have to take a step back. But always go back to your business plan and look at your business plan and see what areas of your business that you may need to revamp, redo, or areas of your business that are the weakest points. You may have to hire a business expert who can help you with those weakest points. But one thing I want to tell you is do not give up when it comes to your business. Do not give up. And when I say do the research, another thing that you want to do when you're doing the research is you want to attend events and conferences and workshops that can help you in your business. You want to continually train yourself. You want to be self-educated when it comes to your business. You don't want to just open a business, take the training, hire a business coach and say, hey, I have everything I need in order to be successful. No, you have to constantly be training yourself, self-educating yourself. You have to constantly hire business coaches who can help you. You have to constantly attend other business experts workshops, their trainings. You got to read books in order for your business to continue to grow. If you want to have a profitable and sustainable business, you have to be willing to be educated. You have to be willing to be taught. You don't want to be a know-it-all. You don't want to be one of those business owners who says, I know everything and I don't need to go out there and be taught by another business educator, by another business owner, by a business coach. I don't need that. I'm good. You have to be willing. So this is bonus tip. As a business owner, you must be willing to learn. To continue to learn and grow as a business owner. You don't want to be a know-it-all, because we are not know-it-alls. We don't know everything. Everybody that owns a business, they have a specific, they are an expert in a specific area. Whereas it may be another business owner who is an expert in another area that you are not an expert in. So you always want to be willing to continue to learn and grow as a business owner. And you have to put in the work. Because one thing I learned since 2019 is you have to be consistent. No matter what happens in your business, you have to be present and you have to show up and show out. Like today, I was supposed to have my partner Lena on here, and Miss Quinn Connors was supposed to be on here as well. But unfortunately, Miss Connors had an emergency, and my business partner is not feeling well, so the show had to go on. So I couldn't just say, "Oh, the show is canceled." I had to look at what I had in my business journal, and this is what I came up with. UBC 5 tips to start a profitable and sustainable business. And I also had this as a social media posting. So I said, hey, let's talk about it. So whenever you start a business, you have to be willing to show up and show out. You have to be willing to put in that work. You have to be willing to say, no matter what is going on, I'm not going to be afraid. No matter what is happening, I'm not going to be afraid. Because for me, prior to 2019, I wasn't showing up. I wasn't being present like I should. If prior to 2019, I would say, okay, the show is canceled, so we'll have to do it another day. No, you have to constantly. And if you want to attract clients who want to buy your products and services, social media is the way to go. You have to be consistent with your social media presence. Your content must be on point. You can't just put anything out there. That's one thing I learned from Coach Reed, from Sean DeGore, is that you can't just put anything out there. You have to plan out your social media content. You have to have a weekly theme. You have to have a monthly theme. Now that's another day, another topic for another day. Because social media, that's when I tell people, make sure you hire a coach who has a lot of experience when it comes to social media marketing, when it comes to marketing on the internet, when it comes to marketing on social media platforms. If you don't and you try to do it on your own, you're wasting a lot of time, money, and effort. And that's one thing I've learned is be willing to hire those coaches. So let me review the 5 tips. Tip number 1 is write out a business plan. And when you write out your business plan, the first thing you need to write out is your mission statement. What is the purpose for your business? Your value statement. What do you value as a business owner? And your vision statement. How do you visualize your business? Number 2, make sure you hire a business coach / business educator. Whatever area in your business that you need help in, get an expert to help you in that area. Don't try to do everything on your own. Like, I'll give you a story, for example. Alina was like, oh, I know you hired the graphic designer to do all of this, but I think we can do it ourselves. And I said, Alina, we already paid for it. Like she did this overlay for us for our videos. And I said, oh, we already paid her. And she was like, oh, okay. And I said, hey, let her do it. Let us pay her, because we can focus on other areas of our business. The problem with a lot of us entrepreneurs and business owners is we think we can do things better than the experts. We have this idea that I can do things better than an expert. And you got to get rid of that mentality. You cannot do things better than an expert. And you must be willing to pay the expert for their services, for what they are great in. Like certain areas of business, I am not great in. I am not great in business law. I am not great in the financial parts of business. What I'm great in is helping startup businesses protect them, teach them how to legally and financially protect themselves. I'm great at networking. I'm great at connecting aspiring entrepreneurs and even seasoned entrepreneurs with the right business experts, like the right legal experts and the right financial experts, to make sure that they bankrupt proof their biz and cover their biz assets. That's what I'm an expert in, but I'm not an expert in social media content. I'm not an expert in graphic designing. I'm not an expert in computer technology when it comes to media. I'm learning certain things, but like how to use StreamYard, I had to learn that from an expert who that's all they do, social media expert. I had to learn that from them. And I have learned that as an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to allow the experts to help you with your business. You have to be willing to allow the experts to help you take your business to the next level. If you want to reach those paying customers, those ideal customers, you have to hire somebody to help you do that. If you want to get those government contracts, you have to hire an expert to help you do that. If you want to protect your business brand, your business name, your content, you have to hire an expert to do that. If you need help with your finances in your business, you need to hire a tax professional or financial expert to help you do that. You cannot do things better than the expert. And not every business coach is meant for your business. So you have to figure out who is for your business, what can they help you with? If you have certain weak areas in your business, you have to be willing to hire that expert to help you. So that's tip number 2, is you got to be willing to pay those experts, pay those coaches their worth, but do your due diligence. And the best way to find the best coaches is follow certain people on social media and the referrals. And then tip number 3 is make sure you have a business journal. And I recommend Reed Williams. This journal, I really love it, and I'm all for supporting other business owners. So it's called the Business Building Journey Journal, and what she does is she breaks down your social media content for you. She gives you a schedule for your social media content, and also she has you do a monthly assessment of your business to let you know, and then she gives you little cards where you can focus on certain goals for your business for the month, and it has really helped me in my business, and I recommend this. But there are other individuals who have journals. If that's not the right journal for you, get another journal. And then tip number 4, do your research. When that's why it's important to write your business plan, because you need to do your research. You need to make sure that no one else has your business name. You need to make sure you have a clear understanding who your competitors are. And when you look at your competitors, make sure you look at to see what their niche is, because just because you have these competitors doesn't mean that you can't provide the same services as they do, but you have to know what their niche is and know what your niche is so that you don't crisscross with your business. So it's very important. And also, you got to do your research on who is your ideal customer. Now, that's very important. Before you go out there and open your door and take your first customer, you have to realize that your business does not help every person out there. Your business only helps out a certain group of individuals who have a certain problem that your products and services can solve, is the solution to. So that's why it's important to do your research and figure out who are my ideal customers, because not every customer is the right customer for your business. So make sure you do your research on your competitors, on your ideal customer. And when I say ideal customer, I'm talking about those customers that can turn into a paying customer. That's the difference. Not just a customer who's just interested in what you have, a customer who keeps coming back and asks you questions, and you can keep them engaged. And also, when you do your research, you have to do your research on how to engage that customer, how to build a relationship with that customer. How do you keep that customer engaged? How do you keep that customer interested in what you have to offer? That's another important thing. And tip number 5, you got to do the work. You have to be willing to do the work. Stop playing around, stop procrastinating, and do the work. Do what you need to do to make your business grow. Do what you need to do. Hire the right people, and don't be afraid to hire the right people. Don't be afraid to get that coach who gives you, who is on your back, because that's what Coach Reed does. That's what Coach Danielle does, and that's what my PR coach Sandra Gore does. They are on my back, and sometimes I get mad. And you don't want your business coach to be your best friend. That's all I'm going to say is your business coach should not be your best friend, because once you cross that line, it's like a gray area, and then it's hard for you to get the services from them. It's hard for them to provide you the services that you really truly need for your business. So you must be willing to hire that business coach, where sometimes you may not like them, and sometimes sometimes you don't like them, and sometimes you do like them. So you want to do your due diligence when you're hiring a business coach. Please do your due diligence when you are hiring a business coach. And don't be afraid of your business coach. Don't get upset when they tell you, hey, I think you need to do this and I think you need to do that. Because a lot of times we get upset with our business coaches, and we take everything personally. So as a business owner, don't take everything personally. Be willing to accept and embrace the constructive criticism that they are giving you when it comes to your business. And then don't give up, because it's been days where I wanted to give up, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to give up, because I worked too hard to get where I am when it comes to my business and my career. So what if you do a live video on Facebook, YouTube, and only one person or nobody tunes in, you'll be surprised that if you come back a week later, about 500 people have viewed your Facebook Live. Everybody can't view your videos or your social media postings right then and there. Sometimes a lot of people will do a replay. So don't be afraid to just be there and be in, don't give up on your business. Don't give up on yourself. And when you want to give up, reach out to your mentor, reach out to your accountability partner. And that's another important thing. You want to have a group of other business owners who can support you and you can support them. And I'm not talking about them buying your products and services, you buying their products and services. I'm talking about accountability partners where you can meet on a weekly, bi-weekly basis and y'all can go over, your business ideas. You can ask some questions about the weakest points of your business and how can I resolve or strengthen these weak points in my business. Accountability partners are wonderful. And I've been with a group of accountability partners, a group of ladies since last year. And since, last year, and we all have seen a growth in our business. And I celebrate them because they are doing wonderful things. The accountability group that I'm with. So that's why I'm telling you, don't give up, because there are people there who can support you and help you when it comes to your business. And you have to keep going. You have to keep moving, motivating yourself, and keep going. One thing I have learned is I read daily devotionals. I have this daily devotional book by Joyce Myers. And sometimes I just feel down when it comes to my business, when it comes to my life, when it comes to my career. And I remember a daily devotional that I read at a certain day, and I will pull that daily devotional up and say, hey, this is what I needed. So you have to do the work, don't give up, and keep going. And another thing, the bonus tip that I want to give you is you must be willing to continue to learn and grow as a business person, business owner, entrepreneur. Don't act like you know everything. Don't act like you're smarter than everybody, because I find that those type of business owners are individuals who may not be successful, and they may be successful, but I've never met a business owner or entrepreneur during my journey in the past, 8 years who never had the willingness to learn, who never had the willingness to ask you questions. And I'm talking about business owners who have been in business for 20 years and they have been successful. And by me having a legal background, they'll say, let me tell you something. I need to ask you something. And then I'll say, well, this is what I would do. And then I refer them to a business law attorney who has expertise, who can help them with that question, who can help them with that particular problem. So I hope these tips are very helpful. And if you are an aspiring entrepreneur or a seasoned entrepreneur who had to, close your business due to COVID, due to the pandemic, or who wants to revamp your business, you need to get your tickets to UBC. You need to get your tickets to our event, and we have a special price for the tickets. The early bird special price is $67, and that's only going on until May the 27th. So you have until May the 27th to get your early bird tickets. So you better hurry up and get them, because you only have about a week. We have until May 27, 2021 to get your early bird tickets for UBC. And at UBC, we're going to have a lot of legal experts and financial experts there to help you with the legal aspects and financial aspects of being in business. So you want to hurry up and get your early bird tickets. And like I said, you need to go to, I made it easy for you. Like Alina said in our show last week, I made it short, sweet, and easy. Go to Bentley, bit.ly, bankruptproofbiz, and get your early bird ticket. And you want to be in a house, because we're going to have some amazing speakers there. We're going to have an attorney there who's going to teach you how to legally protect your brand through copyright and trademark. We're going to have tax professional there who's going to teach you how to keep the IRS out of your pocketbook. We're going to have a business expert who's going to teach you how to be a leader. We're going to have a business expert who's going to teach you, and I call her the queen of pitch. She's going to teach you how to use your voice, how to use your words to reach those paying customers, not just ideal customers, but those paying customers. We're going to have a business expert who's going to teach you how to have that millionaire mindset as a business owner, who's going to teach you to keep that mind as an entrepreneur and create a millionaire mindset. We're going to have a business expert who's going to teach you the emotional intelligence of connecting, engaging, and building a relationship with your customers. We're going to have a business expert who's going to teach you how to make money while running your business. And then we're going to have another business expert who's going to teach you how to just be who you are as a business owner, how to maintain balance your work life and your work life, professional life, and your personal life. So we have a lot of wonderful experts. And also we're going to have a business expert who's going to teach you how to get your finances in order, how to get that credit right, and all of that. And also we're going to have a banker there who's going to teach you how to build a relationship with your banker. And we're going to have an insurance agent there who's going to teach you how to make sure you have health insurance, life insurance, business insurance. So you can see the mission behind UBC is that we want to make sure that you are legally and financially protected. We want to make sure that you understand the legal and financial components of being in business. We want to make sure that you understand how to cover your business assets and bankrupt proof your biz. So you need to get your tickets by May the 27th. The early bird ticket, the sale ends next week. May 27th, you only have a week, and the tickets are $67. So make sure you go to bit.ly/bankruptproofyourbiz. And Quinn Carnes is going to be on next week because I really love her. Every time she comes, I call her the pitch queen. She teaches you how to use your mouth, your words to have a profitable business and reach those paying customers. And I'm just so excited about her being on next week. And I hope everything is going well with her because she had a family emergency. I hope Alina is feeling well. But like I said, make sure you get your tickets. And another thing is, if you want to look at all of our products that we have, I have set it up. You know, as a business owner, you got to keep growing. We have some wonderful products for you. One of the products that we're going to be debuting at UBC 2021 is the Bankrupt Proof Your Biz box. And that's what the attendees get. For your investment of $67, not only are you going to get all these wonderful business experts, you are going to get the Bankrupt Proof Your Biz box. And in this box is valued at, $500, $599. I think is worth $600 because you get an introductory letter. You get the ebook, how to bank 10 essential steps to bankrupt proof your biz. You get the Bankrupt Proof Your Biz workbook, which is the business journal. And that's what you're going to be doing at the UBC 2021 conferences. You're going to be working on your business plan. And even if you're a seasoned entrepreneur, you should always update your business plan. So it's going to have the ebook, Bankrupt Proof Your Biz ebook, Bankrupt Proof Your Biz workbook. You're going to also have a 31-day journal to help you in the beginning phases of your business. Even if you're revamping your business, you can write out your journal. Write it out. Write out your ideas for the first 31 days. We're going to give you the book, Don't Quit book. We're going to give you an introductory letter thanking you for becoming a member of the UBC team. And also, I want to let you know that we have came up with a new name for our whole business because we went under Ultimate Biz Conference, but that's one of the products that we offer. Now we're called the Ultimate Biz Consultants, and I'm so excited And tomorrow, if we do the show, I'm going to show you the new logo for the Ultimate Biz Consultants. That's our business name. The Ultimate Biz Consultants is one of our products that we offer. And also with the, Bankrupt Proof Your Biz box, you're going to get a recording of all the speakers. So you're going to have all of these tools and resources that you need to help you grow your business. And thank you, Chanel, for tuning in. Thank you, Murray, for tuning in. And you're going to get all of this. So you better hurry up and get your ticket because the sale ends on, I think, next Friday, May the 27th is the last day for the early bird special tickets. And like I said, you can go right here to get your tickets. But please check out our website and go to Bentley UBC shop. Also, if you have any questions about starting a business, about UBC 2021, go to Bentley/UBC Connect and connect with us, and we'll set up a consultation with you. But make sure you get your tickets. Get your tickets, and the early bird special tickets for $67 ends next Friday, May 27th. And again, this is Diane Zimmerman, the Powerful Biz Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in to our new show, Got Rid of Powerful Biz Chat Live, and called the Ultimate Business Conversation. We got a new outlay, as you can see. I hope you like the outlay that we have, but make sure you get your tickets at Bentley/bankruptproofbiz. And I will see you. We may come on tomorrow, but definitely we've been consistently coming on every week, and I'm so proud of us. Again, this is Diane Zimmerman, the Powerful Biz Woman. Thank you so much for tuning into the Ultimate Business Conversation. And I hope these tips were very helpful. And if you didn't have a chance to look at the whole show, make sure you look at the replay. So have a beautiful evening. I may see you tomorrow, but I'll definitely see you next Wednesday. Take care. Goodbye. And thank you so much for tuning into Ultimate Business Conversation.